Hey, here's another guitar tutorial. This one is for Nude by Radiohead. I've had a few requests to do this one, so sorry it's taken so long. So the first thing we're going to have a look at is the guitar tuning for it, because Johnny Greenwood's guitar isn't tuned to standard tuning. What you do is you tune your D string, your 4th string, up a whole step to E, so let's do that now. So it's going to sound like your top string, 1st string. So it's now in the same tuning as the Tourist. Wish I could do a tutorial for it at some point, but let's stick to Nude for just now. So now that you're in that tuning, with your 4th string now in E, the first shape is a G sharp minor. But now all of these chords are add 9s now. So that's a G sharp minor add 9 we're starting on. And it's in the same rhythm as A Wolf at the Door in 6/8. So in the cover that I do on my channel, I start when Tom sings You'll Paint Yourself White, which is when Johnny's guitar enters. So we do 2 G sharp minors to begin with, and it's just all finger picking. So you're plucking the 4th fret of the 6th string first on a G sharp, and then what you've got is you've got the 5th and 3rd string together, 4th and 2nd string together, 3rd and 1st string together, and then back down, 4th and 2nd, 5th and 3rd string together. So you're hitting that, the 4th string there, 4th fret of the 6th string. And I sort of use a kind of combination here. You can use whatever is most comfortable with your finger for the fingering. I do thumb, then thumb and 1st finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb and middle finger, thumb and middle finger, thumb and 1st finger. That's what works for me. And I change it up a bit sometimes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On that G sharp minor, in case you don't know how to play that G sharp minor shape, you get your 1st bar barring the 1st finger barring the 4th fret there of the guitar, and then you've got your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, and your pinky is on the 6th fret of the 4th string. So it's a G sharp minor shape, but it's actually a G sharp minor add 9 chord. So you do that twice. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next chord, all you need to do is place your middle finger on the 5th fret of the G string to make it a G sharp major. You do that twice. So G sharp minor twice, G sharp major twice, and then all you do, move your fingers up 1 fret to an A. You do an A once, but what Johnny does is he kind of changes it up in the live version. So you might hear in the basement version he might do this, and a sort of half bar chord. So you might do that, or just do the full A bar chord. So you do that once, A, and then all the way down to E. You do that once, then hold that on there. So what I'm doing is it's a little easier for me if I just keep my 3 fingers where they are and just slide them down. You might normally kind of do your E major shape like that, but what I'm using there is I'm using my middle finger this time instead of my 1st finger. My middle finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, the pinky's on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and my 3rd finger's on the 2nd fret of the A string. So you just go pick, 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 hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on to the next bit. Okay, so you've got 1 A, 1 E, just going up, don't come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all the way up to the 9th fret. So do 2 C sharp minors, or C sharp minor add 9. So that's just the exact same shape as your G sharp minor, but you're now on the 9th fret. So your 1st finger is barring the 9th fret, and your third finger's on the 11th fret of the A string, of the 5th string, and your pinky's on the 11th fret of the D string. So you do 2 C sharp minors, same finger pattern, and then you do 2 B majors. So first finger's barring the 7th fret, third finger's on the 9th fret of the A string, pinky's on the 9th fret of the D string, and middle finger's on the 8th fret of the G string. So 1 C sharp minor, 1, 2, 3, sorry 2, and then 2 B's. So that's the verses. And then for the chorus we've got kind of a little tricky fingering here and sort of finger picking thing going on, because you've got like a lot of rakes and stuff going on, which is that sort of thing. So what you do is, for the first shape, you've got a sort of G sharp minor 7 shape. So your middle finger's on the 4th fret of the 6th string, your third finger's on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and your pinky's on the 4th fret of the D string, and your first finger's also on the 2nd fret of the 4th string there. So you're picking the 4th fret of the 6th string and the 2nd fret of the 4th string together. Then after you do that, you quickly, instantly pull off from the 2nd fret of the 4th string to the open 4th string. You pick them together, 4th string and 2nd string together, 4th string and, oh wait, 6th string and 4th string together, pull off, and then you're plucking those 2 strings there, the 2nd string and 3rd string together. So pull off, pluck, pluck, and then you've got like a sort of rake, which is that. So you're picking that quite quickly there. So you're picking the 4th fret of the 6th string, 4th fret of the 3rd and 2nd string, and the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and you're moving, after the pull off, you're then moving your first finger to the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So it goes from the 2nd fret of the 4th string to the 2nd fret of the 1st string. To do sort of 2 pull offs with your first finger. Pluck, pluck, and then the rake. Using your I uses my thumb, first finger, middle finger, and 3rd finger. And then pull off. Pull off, pick, pick, rake, pull off. Quite tricky that, so you're pulling off there and there as well. So after that shape you've got an E major shape, but it's not like a bar chord. You've got the open 5th string this time, your 3rd finger's on the 7th fret of the 4th string, your middle finger's on the 6th fret of the G string, and your first finger's on the 5th fret of the B string. And what you're doing is, again, similar sort of thing, you're picking the open 5th string and the 7th fret of the D string together, and then instantly pulling off from with your 3rd finger. So you've got your open D string again, or E in this case. So picking them together and pulling off with your 3rd finger of the 7th fret, and then picking the 5th fret of the 2nd string and 6th fret of the 3rd string. And then you've got another rake, but this time you don't use your first finger, you use your pinky this time. So thumb on the open 5th string, then first finger on 3rd string, middle finger's plucking the 2nd string, and then you've got your pinky there on the 7th fret there of the 1st string, and then pulling off again. So it's like 2 pull offs. So you're doing that twice, the G sharp minor to A twice. So twice. So pull off, pick, pick, rake, and again. A. After you've done that, second last shape is just exactly the same formula as down in the 4th fret, but now you're up on the 9th fret here, so you're in a C sharp minor position, C sharp minor 7, and you're doing the exact same thing. you don't do the pull off twice, you don't hear that a second time. You just do that you just sort of half it. So you do 9th fret with your middle finger and 7th fret with the first finger, and then pull off. So pluck them together, pull off, pick the 9th fret of the B and the G string. Then you rake there using your thumb, first finger, middle finger, and third finger again, and then pulling off using your first finger, pulling off on the 7th fret of the E string, and then just do the first one again, pick, and that's all you do for that part. And then after that you've got a sort of like melody line. Oops. To get back to the A there, to end the chorus. So what you're doing there is you're using your third finger on the 7th fret of the E string, and you're sliding up to the 9th fret and then back down using your first finger on the 7th fret. So it's 7, 9, 7, ba, ba, and then just back down on the second string this time. I just use my thumb for this. So slide up to the 9th fret, 7, then onto the 9th fret, and then onto the 7th fret. So 9th fret using your third finger and 7th fret using your first finger. And then I use my thumb there for the A chord. And I sort of rake again. Da 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 da. So the rhythm for that is da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then back into the verse. So slide from the 7th to the 9th fret of the E string, and then 9th fret, 7th fret of the B string, and then you strum with your thumb there, and then you pluck the 6th fret to the 7th fret to the 6th fret of the G string, D string, B string, da 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 da, while you're ringing that out there. Da 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 da, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back into the verse. Alright, and then after that, so you've got another one, you've got another round of G sharp minors, G sharp majors, A, E. So once you get to that, we do a sort of variation on the C sharp minor to the B. So what we do is we play the 9th